Hi, my name is Steve, and I already own one of this product. It's a masticating juicer from Omega, the model 8006. It has a consolidated review rating of 4.3 or more stars on Amazon with thousands of reviews. As I said, I already own one of these. There is a local auction house that has overstock items, sometimes return items. That I saw this come through on the auction and decided to buy it because I know how good this item is, and frankly I got a pretty decent price on it because no one else knew that was at this auction how good this unit is. I have not opened this prior to this. Here is the manual, and this is the pusher, various parts. Okay, I will be putting this together and demonstrating the unit. Hopefully it works fine. Everything looks good so far. These are the two trays. One is where the product goes, the other is where the refuse, as in the processed juice items and all. This is still sealed. Oh no, it hasn't been opened, so, you know, it's an open question. If this thing works fine, it's going to be a great purchase on my part, and also a great purchase on your part. The list price on this item is around $231 or $2 or $7 on Amazon. Look at how pretty that is with a stainless steel finish. Here we go. And I don't see any damage whatsoever. Here are the various parts and how they all go together. This is your hopper, and that's the down tube off the hopper. This device is your masticating screw. Now, the difference between a masticating juicer and a typical shredding juicer, the masticating juicer is preferred, is that it actually uses this screw to compress the materials and gets a much better percentage of material out by virtue of the fact that it's pressed through a hole with this masticating screw. Then there are two different mechanisms that go in here. One is if you're extruding pasta. This can actually make homemade pasta for you, and it has no exit for juice or waste material. It goes down like so, and then there is a number of different dies, if you will. This has rectangular holes. This one has small holes for small, angel hair type spaghetti. And then we've got flat. This would be more like linguine, which is my preference, so I'm going to put the linguine nozzle on. And then this goes on. It turns counterclockwise. The unit goes in where this shaft, engine shaft, or this shaft engages with the engine. It rotates in, hopper up, closes down, and then now you're ready to extrude pasta. Alternatively, what you can do is you can juice as follows. Take out my die. Take this unit out, which does not have this mesh screen where the juice goes through. Insert that, close it up, put it in. Then what you would do is you would use this. Notice the curved portion going into the curved receiver on the base of the unit. And as you can see, what's going to happen here is juice is going to flow through this hole right here, and anything that can't go through the juicing screen will be extruded here and come out as waste into this waste. You would cut up your materials and put them in the top. One of the disadvantages, or an advantage if you will, of the masticating juicer is that you will see here the hole is only about 1.25 inches across. The ones that use a shredding wheel, you can put larger pieces of material in, and you know, to that extent it makes it a little bit easier, but the other type of juicer, the shredding type of juicer, does not do as efficient a job, and this is preferred. It needs to be that size in order to work properly with the masticating screw. So, and this would be your push rod. Set things into the hopper, push it down, juice flows out here, waste material here. And here we have the moment of truth, whether I made a brilliant purchase or whether I got stung with an item that does not function. I have not turned it on to this point in time. I'm pretty excited about this. I hope it works out okay. It's very simple. On the back of the unit there's a very simple rocker switch. Notice that at first it just pulsed on, and that is that if you had any kind of a blockage, you can turn the screw in the opposite direction by pressing down, and it rotates the screw backwards to clear a jam. But when you're just processing, the motor stays on, and you're here able now to tend with the various materials that you're juicing or extruding. This motor sounds just as good as the one that I paid. I literally paid $240 for this unit. Maybe it was $220. I might have gotten a little bit of a deal. So at the price that I'm selling this for on eBay, and it is a new unit, should be a pretty good bargain.